Hi, this is LT Survival. In today's video, another one of the book club or survival book club review. Today's video is going to be Extreme Survival, which is Ackerman, Cook, Matas, Morrison book. Has many authors, each with their specialty. Ackerman has studied under Tom Brown, in particular, is in England. Most of them are. Some are kayaking experts, military photojournalists, and self-defense experts. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. Well, as I was mentioning, Extreme Survival will cover every aspect of survivability, either in the wilderness or through terrorism and in between, at home, disaster, or whichever. It has been published in 2013. It's a pretty new book. It covers air, sea, and land. It has been published through two groups, either the World Publishing Group in the States or Annis Publishing in Great Britain. This book contains a lot of material. Bushcraft, shelter, fire, food, tools and equipment, self-defense in urban jungle, survival at home, surviving on the move, and surviving terrorism and conflict, surviving nature, and life-saving first aid. These are the content of the book. It's not a bad book. It's a pretty good book. It pulls on every single of their author specialty to show us what to do, and they really show us what to do for survival instead of just telling us how to do it. They give us example and plenty of photos, and these are full color photos. So it's a pretty good book. It's similar to the other one, but just the approach is different. So it gives you orientation with the sun, the stars, what to do to take care of yourself if once you're lost, hazard, natural remedies, food, hygiene, how to make shelters. They've got plenty of examples of shelters with pictures, debris shelters, Quincy, snow hut, and how to keep them going, and all kinds of reference in there. All kinds of environment also. They'll cover from snow to desert and everything in between, and they show the importance of every part of it: the food, the water, the fire, how to build yourself a fire. If you can't build a shelter, you might want to build a fire that'll be close to you with a reflector in the back, so you keep warm while waiting to be in a better position. How to use your knife, how to use a stone, how to make a friction fire, all kinds of these with example of every single part of it. So it's a really good one. Hand drills, palm drills, the steps to build a fire, how to boil water, finding water, filtration, food, track, baton to hunt, tools and equipment, how to make an improvised bow. In the jungle, in the urban jungle, they give you self-defense trick. They show you how to position yourself so you're not too much surprised while going to your car, to the ATM, and what to do if somebody comes to you, depending on what you have in your hand. So it's not bad. It doesn't replace any formal instruction, but it gives you at least some basic food for thought and what not to do or do to prepare yourself. So emergency route, if you have fire in a home, if your car sinks in the water, skid, airplane problems, sea survivability, sea survival basically, how to get to shore if you're dragged, tourism, how counterterrorism is going to apply, surviving nature if you're caught in a volcanic or earthquake, the first aids, which is the most important chapter, but also it's not the most overwhelmed chapter. It'll give you basic info for first aid. That you'll have to get training and get more specialized reading on first aid. That's why in those books, first aid is not the part that I read the most. It's often not up to date. If you take an older book I showed you, first aid in there is they'll tell you to do maneuver that we don't do today, but anything is better than nothing, you see. But at least you get some basis to start your first aid. If it's the only one you have, well, might as well use that one. And so basically it covers all kinds of things, useful nuts. Okay, it's not the complete. It's not a book. A book could have been written on most of those chapters, just on one of them, but this one covers them all. So it's a good read. It's a good food for thought. I would say that's another one that you can add to your library. If you have any comments on this one, you can put them down on the comment section. I'm always happy to hear people that have read those books and can comment on them. It's another one that it's more general, but it has very useful information into it. So some aspect that you didn't think about it, it's another way of seeing things. It's not the SIS guide. It might have been based on it, but it's just different. So if you like this video, please put a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave your comment down below. Always happy to have your comment, and we'll see you in the next video.